Gang. I
Oh, this.
right. You drinking old coke, girl?
No, it was on my
Andy
desk
did.
from. It was on my desk from this morning. Instead of picking up my glass, I picked up my coffee mug. It
So
wasn't
you
nothing
drinking
in
old
it. It
coffee?
wasn't nothing in it. But I was like, coffee.
Well,
I
you
wasn't just
smelt that
drinking
breath
coffee,
that you left on there. Like,
girl. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome back.
we back, baby.
We back with Belinda. We back with Belinda.
Belinda. Belinda.
Belinda.
We
Anyways,
we we gonna explain where we got that from later.
some of y'all might know, but
Yeah.
how are you doing,
I'm
TT Tyrell?
doing I'm doing wonderful.
Wonderful. Good to hear.
Wonderful.
Good to know. Good to hear. Feeling good,
Yeah.
feeling
How you
great.
feeling? That's how you feeling? How was your week?
Feeling my week was, same old, same old. Same old, same old. Kids,
You nothing
school,
special happening
husband,
as
baby.
a house manager?
Huh?
Nothing special happened as a house manager?
First of all, look, so you know how you call me a house manager? And I was like,
Mm.
yeah, Gabe, I'm a house manager. I should be getting paid way more than I get paid. He was like, what you need to do is manage them kids a little bit more.
That definitely sound like something Gabe would say.
He said, because what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that younger one? I said, Gabe,
It's
we
not
ain't.
the younger one.
No, he
Tuh,
talking
them
about the
boys.
younger. He's talking about the youngest girl. He talking about the youngest girl. I was like,
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I was like, she get her attitude from you. So what you
Right.
what you want
Well,
me to do?
no. I think she getting that from you.
I don't know about that, but that's neither here nor there.
Because look,
Um,
she get to the point where she's so frustrated that she just lash out. And I have seen you play that game. You get so frustrated, you just start lashing out, cussing everybody out, even your teammates. So let's not put the blame on one.
it's just I don't do as much as she does. Like she thinks the certain stuff is funny, but that's neither here nor there. We ain't on here to talk about how she irked my nerves. We here to talk about how her week's been. Mine's been good. We signed, so as some of y'all may know, we moving to Kansas in like five
You tell
weeks.
them every week. You tell them every week.
No, but last week we just signed, like, the lease, because I mean we leasing the house on base. So because
Mm-hmm.
you don't know if we gonna be there for that long anyway. So we
Right.
just signed the lease because we was on a waiting list for a house. And anybody that's in the military know, like, when you move, you might have your house ready or you might not have it ready. So,
Mm-hmm.
so we signed it.
Luckily, y'all got y'all.
Yeah, and it's so now we trying to decide if the girls should get like all the kids get their own room. JR have his own room with a crib, and the two girls that have their own room. But as kids, me and Tara was older and we still slept in the same room. So I'm like, can we just make that fourth bedroom into like a
Yeah.
guest slash gaming room?
Because I
Like,
remember when we were smaller, even if when we did have our own rooms
I
to
don't think we
before a certain
started.
age,
We
we
didn't.
would still go in each other rooms.
And yeah, it's sleep together because we so close in
Mhm.
age, and they so close in age. They only 18 months apart, so they
Yeah.
play together all the time. So like, what would be the real point of them having separate rooms when I know somebody can be like, I'm too scared to sleep in
I
my
don't
own
want
room.
to be in my own room by myself.
So, but then Gay was like, oh, maybe they should get their own room. They don't got to argue about who cleaning up what, who toys are what, who stuff is what. And I was like, that's true. So now we told
Mm.
them if they keep their room clean like every day, have their room clean by 8 o'clock at night, then we feel like they're responsible enough to have their own room. Do I
Mm.
think they're responsible and that's gonna work? No.
No,
But
you.
we giving them the chance to prove. Like I told them, prove me wrong, because I don't really think that y'all gonna be able to keep y'all room clean. You
Mm-hmm.
know, Avery almost bust down in tears. Huh?
If she had a
clean,
cleanup.
clean my room. I don't think I can do that. I said, "Oh my, you really about to cry because you can't, because you think you can't clean up your room." I said, "Like, what can't you clean up?" She was like, "It's just so much." I said, "You can't pick up after your clothes, pick your clothes up." I can,
Mhm.
but I said, "Okay, well, at this point, it look like I'm getting the gaming room."
Right. You know what that reminded me of? It was a meme of Michael Jackson, rest in peace. And he was like, yes, my shoulders hurt. Look, I can't even move it. That's how kids be like, they'll find anything to say that hurts on them. They can't do something because of this reason. Any excuse not to do something they don't want to do.
No, she don't have reason. She just be like, I'm like, she just be getting like crying,
I
not
gotta,
even crying, whining.
I gotta teach her how to be dramatic.
No,
Then,
cause I ignore it. I ignore all of
but,
that.
but Gabe got a little soft heart. If she go in there and be like, Dad, I just had a hard day at
Look,
school.
she
I
was
couldn't make
she.
it through. You think I could take some time to myself without cleaning my he gonna be like, baby girl, yes. Baby girl,
She
get the
started
time you
crying
need.
when we had that family sit down discussion about their rooms and stuff. She started crying. Do you need to talk? Do you need to? I'm like, no, she don't need to talk.
She just don't want to
She
clean that
crying
room
for
up.
no exactly.
Mm.
But that was my week. That's how we got it. Or that's how we trying to make the decision on if all the kids gonna get their own room. I mean, I will still have somewhere to create a little gaming atmosphere for myself, but I'd rather
Mhm.
have an enclosed
A whole
room
room, yeah.
with a door. But if that's not the
Yeah, mm,
if if it worked better in the favor of them having their own room, then I'd rather them have their own room and hear less fighting. So,
mm.
but that was my week. You know, it ain't too much. Besides me, streaming and stuff. But
Besides you managing and
besides me
streaming.
managing this house and streaming. But yeah. That's that. But how was your week?
The week went pretty good. But you do remember, I told you about the musty lady.
The stank dank lady.
So at this point, last the week, I was like, I'm fed up. Cause ain't no
Mm-hmm.
way you start in the morning at 8 a.m. musty. Now, going throughout the day, you forgot deodorant. Anything could happen in that minute. But I said
I
I'm
wouldn't.
fed up.
I don't. If I forget deodorant, I don't get musty. Look. We streaming on the. I mean, we're recording this podcast on the day after we normally do it. So y'all gonna see Tara turn her head a few times in this
Maybe.
podcast to
Mhm.
tell her
Gave
kids.
him a little. I gave him a
This
look.
has
I
to
said,
be quiet down, quiet
and
down.
y'all be quiet through this whole thing. I give y'all a little extra dessert. We gonna see if that work, but
Not
that's
so.
that.
This at the beginning. It ain't.
So anyway, back to my story. So I was fed up. I emailed my boss. Not even email. We use Teams. I was like, listen, my nose is over here burning. Something got to happen. She was like, what's going on? And I know I'm not the only one that smelled it. I was like, you know. She's like, for real, I don't know. Like, we have this banter where we go back and forth, but she's still my boss. I still respect her, and I know when I ain't about to play with you right now, and vice versa.
Right.
So we had this little banter. I'm like, girl, you know. And she's like, no, for real, I don't know. Who is it? So I told her who it was. She was like, I was like, if you come down this hall, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. She's like, unfortunately, I gotta come down there. She walks down. Her face told it all. And then my
How was it?
coworker
How?
sitting
No,
there,
no, no. How her face
her
look?
face was like, her face told it all. So then my coworker, she walking past. She trying to get from that area as quickly as possible with the swiftness. So my coworker on the other side, and she's like, I got a question. I got a question. She's like, what's the question? Make it fast. Make it fast. She's like, yeah, it was not. And the way my coworker is, she kind of like could drag it out a little bit longer than it has to be. She's like, what is it? What is it? She's like, yeah, it's just something. She said, you know what? You're going to have to walk with me outside these doors somewhere, but we're not standing right here having this conversation. And she's so confused, and I don't know how she confused. I'm just on my desk, dying, laughing, head down, tears coming out my eyes. And then she's like, we have to get up out of here. We're gonna have to walk and talk, leave this area. And that's what she had to do. She's like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I
So
was like,
did she?
if she keep her door closed, it's not that bad. But for some reason, she
Did she
did.
say she was gonna talk to her, or she ain't? She was like, she's like out of
Yeah, you
smell,
know what? After that day,
out of
it kind of
mind.
simmered down. It was a little mild. It was a
Well,
mild
maybe
must.
so. Maybe she messaged her like privately, like,
Maybe she told her subordinate to tell her or something. But I don't know. It kind of, it still, don't get me wrong. It take all your nose senses out. But it's a little bit more mild. It's
you
like
don't
a,
think maybe you got immune to the smell?
probably at this point, I don't put none past. I probably did get immune to it.
You might have
But
got immune to the smell.
I be hoping and praying she work from home some days. But yeah, but besides that, it went by smooth. Nothing too major. My my boss went off again, but that's the norm. But she ain't go off on me. She just don't be playing around with other people. But yeah,
Hmm.
it was a decent week. At home was good. Not too much happened at home. It's that's a regular
Yeah,
schedule.
same old, same old.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a quite nice, relaxing week.
That's good. That's good. All right. Well, let's get into the TV time.
TV time, TV time, 20 them
Hey,
TV
TV time.
time,
Hey,
time, 20 them.
hey. All right. So this week, I actually watched something on TV. So I seen the previews for the movie The Front Room. I seen it a while ago. Didn't look very interesting. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
anybody else seen it, but it didn't look interesting. I was like, oh, this just another movie Brandy, and it don't look very appealing or anything like that. So I ain't paid no attention to it. But then
It
one
just look
night,
like a regular Lifetime movie, right? Just
yeah,
a
like a
regular
Lifetime, yeah.
Lifetime
But
movie.
I don't think was that movie on Lifetime, or did it?
No, it
Was it?
wasn't.
It
But it
wasn't a
looked.
Lifetime movie. I don't know what type of. It seemed like a Lifetime movie, but I don't think it premiered on Lifetime or anything like that. But anyway, so I seen it a while back, like the previews coming soon. Da 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 da. For some reason, I was on Amazon Prime one night, couldn't sleep, and I seen it. I was like, I'm getting tired. And it's nothing else on TV for me to watch. Let me turn on it. So the movie is called The Front Room with Brandy. It is
Brittany
a
Norwood.
yeah, Brandy. Everybody know who Brandy is. You don't need to say her last name.
Brittany
But
Norwood.
under the title, it said I thought it was gonna be like a scary movie, but under the title it did say thriller horror. I believe
Mm-hmm.
nothing in the title or description said comedy. But when I
Good.
tell
No,
you,
no. First of all, before we get to the comedy part, what is the whole
okay,
gist of the movie?
the basis of the movie is Brandy, black lady. She's a college professor. She married to this white guy. I think she had She was pregnant
Yeah,
before.
lawyer.
Yeah, he a lawyer. Um, not like one of the rich lawyers. He what they call defense attorney, a
Let
public
me just give
defender.
y'all,
No,
cause
no, no.
Shayna
No,
gonna dang that tell y'all the whole movie. Let me just
no,
get, hold
no,
up.
no. Because he was a public.
That
He
part
a
is
public.
not important.
Yes, it is important because that's the whole
No,
reason
it's
why the
not.
damn mama stayed with them because they was broke.
Yeah, but just say the
He was
gist of it.
he was a public defender. And they his father passed away. He had to go to the
Look,
funeral, and then
look,
he had a
time out.
stepmother.
No, time out, because you're not about to
Okay, you
sit
tell
there
it.
and
You
give the
tell
whole
it.
background. So the gist of the story is the married couple, and the mother-in-law moves in. And when the mother-in-law moves in, she acting like she can't do all this and that and the third, but actually she can.
Her name
In
was
this whole,
Solange. Solange.
okay, Solange, and she can, and she's
Solange.
she's really like a Bible thumper. She's all about the church, Christianity, and all that. And then she got people praying over the family, and all this happening. Brandy is pregnant at the same time. So the gist of the movie just the mother-in-law moving in, and she's going, and Brandy is going through hell with her being there. Now
Okay.
talk about the other stuff that you want to talk about.
Okay, so Solange, that's the mother, actually, it's a stepmother in law. That's his stepmother, and that's Brandy's stepmother in law. Just to
So
get
look,
y'all.
look, hold on. So y'all know how y'all was in school, and the teacher said, "Take the most important pieces out of the sentence and tell us what happened." Shayna probably would read the sentence verbatim and say everything is important. Continue, Shayna.
Because that's important. So Solange moved in, because they need some extra money or whatsoever. But so Brandy was all gun ho for Solange. She's like, "That's your mother. We should be like nice and stuff, and it's family. We need to take her in." And the husband warned her
Make her
like,
as comfortable as possible.
"Yeah, make sure she's as comfortable as possible." The husband's like, "That whole crazy." He warned Brandy. He warned Brandy, said that it's crazy. It's crazy. Brandy is like, "Oh no, she can't be that crazy." So she moved in, and that crazy. She was crazy. She was faking that she can't walk. She was sitting there shitting on herself just so they could be miserable and
Belinda.
cleaning it up. She was damn near racist. She was calling Brandy name is Belinda in the movie. Her name is Belinda. 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 Help me, Belinda. But what took me out, Brandy got tired of her.
What's
Wait,
your most
wait.
memorable moment from that
What
movie?
took me
That
out,
movie was comedy. It was straight comedy.
but it wasn't supposed to be a comedy. But what took me out was Brandy got tired of her saying Belinda, Belinda. Brandy said, "My name is Belinda." And that lady turned around because the lady had fell on the floor. Solange had fell on the floor. So she was like literally laying on the floor, like hands and knees on the floor. And Brandy was standing above her and was like, "My name is Belinda." And that lady Solange turned around and said, farted in that lady face, farted. She farted in Belinda's face. I was like, "Miss, what?"
Belinda. Girl, that part, it was a part right before that when Belinda called her racist. She said, "You're a racist, you're a racist." She said, "You don't know what a real racist is. I grew up, my cousin was part of the
Hey,
KKK."
KK.
She said,
She
"You
put
think I'm
that.
a racist? I'm a racist. I'm a racist."
She put that napkin over her head. Mommy, mommy, mommy.
Oh my goodness! If y'all need a good laugh, if your day is not going the way you want it to go, you need a good laugh. Watch that movie.
Hold on,
It's
but
not scary at all.
but wait. Look, 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 look. I bet they ain't getting no double dessert tonight.
Go ahead.
Anyway, but that you remember that part? Reenact that part when Solange she was about to walk up them stairs. And she been faking like she can't walk the whole movie. She was about to walk up them
And she
stairs.
was
I don't know
like,
what she was about to
she was
do.
walking. Look, she was walking. She saw Belinda up the stairs. She said, "Oh my God, Belinda, help me, Belinda, can't walk,
Belinda,
Belinda, help me."
chill out. I
She
said,
said,
there's
"Dude,
no way that they don't put this movie on the comedy. Like, there's
I
no
watched the movie
way.
twice in 1 week."
I'm gonna watch it again tonight because
Girl, and look, the first time I watched it, I was at work. Hope my boss ain't watching, but here it is. Forgive me. I was watching it while I was at work, and I had got so into it because it would make me laugh. And my boss had got locked outside the door, and you need your little badge to open it. And she forgot it in her office. She banging on the door. She banging on the door. I'm like, who's that banging? I was like, somebody get it. Turn the movie back on. She walked through that door and said, "You're probably over here watching movies. You heard me knocking at the door." I was like, "Did she really see?" But I got a screen protector. She can't see nothing. But yeah, I got all up into that movie. I was like, "Yeah, I didn't hear it.
yeah,
I didn't hear it."
but y'all definitely should go see that movie. Once again, I think it's on Hulu and Amazon Prime. It's called The Front Room with Brandy in it.
Mhm.
So
We're
definitely
gonna put it.
go.
We're gonna put it at the bottom so you can see it.
No,
Put it
I'm
right
not
there.
putting nothing at the bottom. Y'all can use y'all fingers and type that in.
Anyway, this girl. But yeah, that was our TV time. Twin TV time. That's our end of that little section.
And then,
Now,
yeah, that
on
was
on to the next. On to the next. What we want to talk about?
it's the
Um,
game of
yeah,
the week.
game of the week.
So I'm not really into this game. Other people might be into this game. It's RPG type game. Like role play, not role play, but like you using one character and it's free fall. You get to roam around the world, open world type thing. But it is Final Fantasy 7 on PC. So it was on PlayStation last year. It released on PlayStation. It's Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. My bad. That's the name of it. But if you into
Get it
that,
on out. Get it out.
if you into that like fantasy, cause I had ate something before, and I'm drinking a juice, and it's kind of. But anyway, um, well, not juice, but juice.
Mommy juice. Hmm.
Yeah. But so it's called Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Final Fantasy got a whole like catalog of games, but this one just came out last year on PlayStation, and it re-released on PC earlier part of this week. The graphics are way better than when it was released on PlayStation because they had to upgrade it a little bit for PC and PlayStation Pro. So if you like those type of games, y'all should definitely check out Final Fantasy. It's a one person game, chill, relax, you know, if that's what you like. I think they got it on
Yeah.
sale on
Controller.
Steam.
Got my controller.
Yeah, so yeah, go check that. Go check that out. I don't know who opened this door. Um, maybe the dog see what they knows. But yeah, check that game out. It's on Steam. You can also get it on PlayStation. It doesn't look that good on PlayStation. It looks better on PlayStation Pro and PC. So if you do have a PC, go ahead and cop that game. It's very eye appealing. It's just all around great game. Okay, so let's
Y'all see how she talk that- Wait, y'all see how she tried to talk about me? I had to turn around. She got baby drool all on her shoulder.
First of all, Jr. was in there crying. I'm trying to figure out why was he crying, and literally he was in his bassinet. I'm like, Gabe, like, why is he in here crying? He's been crying ever since you put him in their bassinet. Okay.
See,
Again, hold on.
now,
Again, why is he
go ahead.
crying? Why is he crying? Well, you told me you topped him off. What? Topped him off.
Stop the water.
Like
How
topped him
you
off
do
with
some
milk.
liquor?
I said I did. He could be like cluster feeding. He could be anything. Get him if nothing else works, that liquid gold will work. Go, it's more than enough milk in the freezer. Go.
Mm.
He's like, but that takes at least 15 minutes to thaw out. I
No,
said
it don't.
exactly.
With milk, breast
Literally,
milk,
literally all he has to do is put on some hot water.
it takes a good minute, if not 30 seconds. But
Well,
yeah, see, in my case, I'm at home alone with my kids, and my man is at work. So I don't have nobody here to be like, quiet it on down, quiet it on down. No, you do.
girl,
So
when he is there, you be
everything.
like, shh. When
That's because
he
he's
is
getting
there.
ready for work.
Okay, so don't even try it. And that's a
It's dead.
newborn, so don't worry about this slob that baby to put up on me. It's real.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good 2-month-old drool. It's okay. It's okay. It'll dry.
But
Smells
back
so
to
good.
our regular scheduled programming. Now it's time for our food time. This one, I'm not giving out any recipes or anything, but me and Shayna did have a little cook off this past weekend. You already know. I don't have to say too much. But I won. And what did we make? We made
We made
la-
lasagna soup. Hold on.
hmm.
Emphasis on the soup. Emphasis on the
Okay,
soup.
still. But what I was trying to tell her, so when we all got done, Shayna's was more brothy. It was like lasagna broth. Mouse was hearty. And I can't help that. That's what the recipe called for, a hearty lasagna soup. Shayna's called for uh
I don't.
watered down lasagna
Because
soup.
first of all, hold on. Because we ain't gonna say water down. Water down, and like that implies that it has no seasoning, no nothing in it. It wasn't watered down. It was
You
just,
literally
it was
you
soupy because it was
okay,
lasagna soup. Tara,
but you
hold on,
literally
wait.
said,
Hold
go
on,
ahead.
wait. Tara, we gonna put the pictures on here. Mine will be under my picture will be under my face, and hers would be over there. Hers looked very hearty, but it also looked like just a deconstructed lasagna. It just looked like lasagna you put in your bowl.
What is
Mine look
deconstructed? You change it to something else. That's what lasagna soup is, a deconstructed regular lasagna. Secondly, you verbatim said, oh, I don't have enough beef broth. Let me add some water. So, yes, it was watered down because you didn't have enough beef broth.
what? Hold on. What is beef broth? Beef broth is beef simmered in water. So if I put
Shayna,
a little
come
water
on now.
in it and put more seasoning than what it called for, then it still came. First of all, my was seasoned to perfection. It was
Shayna season.
delicious.
I think Shayna season food. And her main ingredient is just salt and pepper.
That's a damn lie. Now
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
she
let you get on.
barely,
I
she
ain't gonna let
barely,
you get on this
she
tube.
ventures
I'm not
out.
gonna let you get on the tube and start lying now. We
Out
ain't
on the
finna be.
tube.
We ain't finna be lying on the tube now.
She she
I
uses salt
put
and pepper.
I put all the seasoning,
Man.
Italian seasoning, salt, pepper, parsley,
Oh,
basil.
let the tubies know that because when we was cooking, I said put some crushed red pepper. It's what'd you say? It's red. What did you say? You said
Yeah,
is
if you don't
paprika
know,
the same as red pepper?
I might have been drinking a little bit, but
No, 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 no.
I might
Because
have been a
those
little
are two
tipsy.
different things. Talking about some red pepper and some paprika. It's not the same. No, you didn't even say paprika. You said chili powder.
No, no, I said
Yes,
paprika.
you did.
I
You
said
said chili
paprika.
powder. You said I can use chili powder if I ain't got no crushed red pepper, right?
Said paprika, and I had crushed
No,
red. Had crushed pepper, so that don't even
she said,
that's neither here nor there because I had the crushed pepper. So I was asking just in case I didn't have
yeah,
the
but
crushed
I'm
pepper, but I
saying
found
that
the
was my
crushed peppers
point
in
that
the
you don't
pantry.
even know how to, you
Anywho,
don't really know
anywho,
how.
uh, I will say that we did ask a couple of people which one tastes better or look better because nobody could taste it. And people said Tara's look more
They would
hearty.
try math first.
They would eat hers first. But I don't
Try it first.
understand what they not understanding that we made lasagna soup. And I made lasagna soup.
But
But
still,
y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments on which one y'all like better. My mom, shout out to Mama Reese. Shout out to Mama Reese. But I disagree. She gonna say, I called her, I was like, hey, mama, you seen what I sent you? Like, I sent her both, me and Taurus. I didn't even put,
mm-hmm.
actually, no, I
No
did
name
put,
to it.
I
You
did,
put a
no,
name to it?
I did
But when I
because,
said to it, I didn't put a name to it, and she still picked mine.
yeah, she picked yours and then I called her after. And then she was like, Shayna, you need to be honest with yourself. And I'm gonna be honest with you too. But that like raviolis, it did not. Like,
Yeah. It's a good comparison. Here's a good comparison. If you made homemade chicken noodle soup, that would compare to my lasagna soup. Now, if you got Campbell's chicken noodle soup after can, that would compare to Shayna lasagna
you're
broth. I
dragging
mean,
it. You're dragging it. Now you're dragging it. Cause no,
let the people talk.
you're
Let them,
dragging it.
y'all in the comments, y'all decide which one.
Make y'all lasagna soup. I would never make lasagna again, but I would make lasagna soup. I would never make
I
lasagna
prefer
again.
lasagna soup.
I
Yeah.
prefer lasagna soup over lasagna.
Mm-hmm.
But
Because
what?
when you make lasagna and you eat it the regular way lasagna and you try to warm it up in a microwave, you got to put that on at least 5 minutes for it to warm
No,
up
no,
all
no,
the
no.
way through. And I
You
do
gotta,
not like
no, no. You have to put your microwave on the right settings first. You have to do like the casserole settings and then warm it up like that.
yeah, you
Hey,
know.
Gabe taught me that.
You use you use that microwave like perfection.
No, I said
And then
Gabe
you don't
taught
use
me
the
that.
stove.
I said he taught
Same.
me that.
And then you don't use the stove the same way.
Whatever. I like my lasagna soup because you know what? The next day it wasn't thick as hell. It was like
It wasn't
it
either.
was a good consistency. I liked it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I liked mine. So I like how mine was. I like how I
Mm-hmm.
can get that spoon at the end and soup it
I
on
bet.
up.
I bet you like souping it up.
Cause I want to feel like I'm eating soup. But that was our little foodie segment. Let us
And
know
y'all
in the
make sure y'all
comments.
in the comments
Let us
let us
know
know
which one. I
which one
mean,
would
I
you try
know
first.
we already did a poll on some of our our friends and some of the people in our streaming community, and unfortunately, they did say they Taurus looked good, but I don't think they understand what lasagna soup was supposed to look like anyway. So
I said this before and I
that's
say
neither
it
here
again.
nor there.
I can't mess up no food.
Whatever, whatever, hey, whatever, hey, whatever. Anyway, so let's get into the topic of the night, because this is nighttime. Topic of the night.
Topic of
Um,
the night.
so me and Tara was discussing because we noticed. Well, it's not like wedding season and nothing like that, but we was discussing the topic of, do you prefer a wedding like lavish, like
Traditional
a whole
fast.
bunch of people, or do you would you rather have a courthouse ceremony? It's
Mm-hmm.
not really a wedding. It's like you sign the papers. You can, get snazzy,
Or
whatever.
go to Vegas, elope.
Go to Vegas, elope. But what would you prefer? You can go first, Sarah. What, since you're the unmarried one, when you
Mm.
do or decide to get married, if that's in your near or further future,
Near future.
whatever it is,
We're gonna speak it up into existence. My near
okay.
future.
If that's in your near future,
Um,
what would you rather have?
my whole thought about a traditional ceremony wedding compared to the courthouse or eloping to Vegas. I feel like it all depends on where you at in life. So
Mm-hmm.
if I met somebody in my 20s and we decided to get married, we didn't have any kids. We was like just starting our careers. We just starting out. Now a wedding, a traditional ceremony wedding, I would I would think about first.
Mm-hmm.
Now, middle in the middle of my life, I would say like yeah, middle. I'm middle age, middle of my life. The early,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I would say I'm early in my life, some little midway, but that's neither here nor there. In the middle of your life where you may have kids already, you might be in the middle of your career already, but you still don't have everything that you think you want, or you don't have all the necessities you think you should have at the moment. I feel like a non-traditional wedding, eloping, or just going to the courthouse for me would be beneficial because to me, I don't want to spend a whole lot of money in time to plan a wedding for other people and myself when I can do something else with the money. Like down payment on a house,
Mm-hmm.
paying my car off. Something that I feel is more important financially than putting on um, this big celebration wedding. And then older in life, when you have all the things you already wanted in life, your kids is probably out, and maybe you met a man later in your life and you want to get married.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, that could be either or. Like you got the money now to have this lavish wedding, or it's like I don't got to do all that. Let's go to the courthouse. So I really think it depends on the time, around the time you decide to get married. But for me right now, courthouse, here we come.
Yeah.
Sign the papers, pay that little fee, and then I still have like I could still build on saving like for a house, a newer car. Uh, we got kids now, so now you got to think about college. So you got to put money back for that. So I feel like it's more things that's important in life right now than having
Then
a big.
a party, basically a party.
And sometimes it's usually for the family and friends. It's really not for you.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess I could speak on that since I am married. We did not have a wedding. We did go to the courthouse. Um either way, it doesn't matter what period of life I was in or what stage of life I was in. I will always have chose to pick a courthouse wedding, or whatever whatever you want to
Eloping.
call it. I don't know if that's eloping. Eloping is when you don't tell nobody, you
You
just
just
go.
don't tell anybody.
Yeah, you just go. But
Yeah,
a
I do
courthouse
that
wedding.
too.
But to me, and this might be against other people' values and thought process, but to me, a marriage, I'm not getting married just because I love you. Sorry, that's not gonna happen. We
Mm-hmm.
can be together forever because I love you, but I'm not getting married to you just because I love you. It has to be other stuff that's benefits me and you for us to do that. Like because if you think about it, it's a contract. You
Mm-hmm.
It's a contract that both of y'all signed, and saying y'all gonna be together, faithful, share your finances, and
Share your dad.
share your debt in your finances and other things like that. So when I got married, it wasn't for just love. It was for
Mm-hmm.
financial purposes. It was for family purposes. It wasn't just one thing that said, okay, I want to marry you because I love you and that's it. Hell no, that's why people get divorced, because you can fall in and out of love. You be in love,
Mm-hmm.
fall out of love, then get back in love, and then like it's so many things that takes an account of why you should get married. Like I wouldn't marry somebody just because I love them. I would marry them more if we was friends.
Mm-hmm.
So if we was friends and we could benefit financially and maybe
What if and the
emotion,
love wasn't there?
and the love wasn't there, I would still get married.
Dang. See,
That's
that's
just
why
how.
I'm more emo. See, and you're more a
That's
critical thinker. I think a lot with my heart,
hmm
and
not to say not to say that I didn't love Gabe before we got married or when we got married. I did, but I'm saying if it wasn't there, maybe it
you
was.
do.
I mean, I do, I did, but I'm talking in past tense. I did and I do, but if it wasn't there, but everything else fell in line, and I still
Mm-hmm.
liked you as a person, and I knew you was a good person at heart, I was.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, we had kids before we got married, so I will
Mm-hmm.
still do it because I know eventually I'm gonna get back to that place. Because we all, like I said, we all have seasons. I probably wouldn't
Yeah.
ever fall out of love. Like I would never not love him, but you might not be like, oh,
You want
come
me
here, but
infatuated.
yeah. But I do think
Hmm.
it's a agreement that two people should think about before they actually sign those papers. Because I could tell
Yeah, that
you,
is true.
but like I said, we didn't get married through a big wedding. We got married through the courthouse. We had friends and family there. Our kids was like our two kids was there. Avery and Zoe was born before we got married, so they was there. Um, and then I had Tara. Tara was there, and then I had three friends that was there. Not
Mm-hmm.
so they was at the ceremony. We read vows. We shared a little tear, and we went
Mm-hmm.
about our business. We went back to the house. We went out, and then that was it. It wasn't like
Mm-hmm.
that big of a. And I feel like if you do decide to do like courthouse marriage, then maybe you can have a destination like getaway, just y'all two or whatever.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like, and then if you do like a courthouse or you go to Vegas and get married, it's not saying that you can't have your ceremony, because a lot of people, they go to the courthouse get married and they just have a reception separately.
Mm-hmm.
and you
Yeah.
could still do the same thing, and then it comes out a little bit cheaper. But yeah, that all, and then there's
But
benefits.
I have been to weddings
Uh,
where it's like you remember, like I'm not knocking people that have weddings because I feel like you remember it a little bit more and like
yeah,
you have
you
these
have the
nice
pictures,
pictures,
videos.
videos. You kind of remember like the time where y'all was at y'all had y'all best dressed on and y'all had
Mhm.
fun with your family and
Music.
stuff. Like I'm not knocking it.
I like going to weddings actually.
Cause yeah, I like going weddings too. You get to eat, you get to see family and friends you haven't seen, meet new people. It's just
Hmm.
I like going to weddings. My daughters was in a wedding. I've been to a few weddings, so they was really nice. I just don't think for me, and like I'm not contrary to some people beliefs. I don't like to be the center of attention.
I
Oh,
don't either.
what you roll your
I don't
eyes for
either
though?
because I
Because I'm a
didn't.
because I'm a
You do
streamer,
your
you
thing.
would no, because I'm a streamer, you would think that I would like to be on the forefront of things. But that's not like me like that. I stream, I play video games, I talk. I'm just being myself, but I'm not doing
Hmm.
the most. I don't like doing the most. That's just
Hmm.
if you think that's me doing the most, it's not me doing the most. That's just me being myself. But I don't like to be in the forefront.
Yeah, I think we're both like that though. Cause even with our birthdays, we don't go out and do too much. I don't. I mean, I like being celebrated on my birthday, but I don't need no extravaganza for my birthday.
Right,
I don't
yeah.
need
I would
nobody.
never have a big
Yeah, I don't even
extravaganza for
like
our
planning
birthday.
stuff.
Maybe when we get older,
Will
I
like
think
planning.
maybe
I
we
don't
get
like planning
older,
stuff.
but I don't have like a whole bunch of. And this another thing with weddings. I feel like it's for people that have big families and that's close with their families and have a lot of friends. I have a small group of friends. And
Hmm.
with my family, I'm not like that close like with my cousin. I'm like I know my cousins, but I talk to my cousins maybe like and since I'm not in the same state as them, I'll
Every
talk
blue
to
moon,
them every blue
every blue moon,
moon.
or social
Not
media,
e-
you might comment on something.
yeah, it's not like me calling them and saying, "Oh, how was your day?" or "How you doing?" And I just don't do that because so me having a big wedding wouldn't even make sense because I'm gonna invite people and like it wouldn't even be that many people for me to invite. I will only invite people that's really close to me, and I'm not close to a
Well,
lot of people.
what's crazy is Crosby would love to have a big wedding,
Hmm.
but he's not that type of guy that likes attention either. So I think he just wanna like, because he don't do all that extra stuff for his birthday either. He don't
Hmm.
like he's not seeking attention. He's not always in the middle of anything. So I think maybe that's one of the reasons why he want to have a big wedding. But I told him, I was like, we can do this now and then get our house and get everything together, and then we can have like a ceremony, like after 5 years, we can have like a vow renewal or something
Yeah,
after
yeah,
10
yeah.
years.
That's what
But I
me
feel like
and
as of now, it wouldn't make sense financially to have something so big spending. Well, because how much do weddings, what's the average cost of a wedding?
I don't know what
Let me,
10. Yeah, look it up.
let me look it
Cause
up.
way rather do other stuff with our not like because me and Gabe thought about like doing a vow renewal, but it would still wouldn't be a big little thing. It would be us saying y'all want to go on a vacation together and then we renew our vows there. It wouldn't even be that big. It
Yeah.
would be like our parents, siblings, and nieces, and that's about it. It wouldn't even be like that big of a thing. It still wouldn't be big.
So the average cost of a wedding in the United States is between $30,000 and $35,000.
I
You know
would
what you can do?
never spend that much on a
That's the
damn
down
wedding.
payment on the house.
I would
That
never.
is a that's a buying a car right off like a little decent car right off the lot.
And
That's a whole that's a
I'm
whole year of college tuition.
but I will say this: I'm not knocking nobody that did it.
Yeah, because
Um,
if you got it, flaunt it. If you got
mhm.
it and you want to do it, go ahead and do it. Because if the
It
end
ain't tricking
at
if you
the end
got
of
it.
the day,
It ain't
if the
tricking if you got it.
at the end of the day, whatever you can afford to do, you should do. If it makes you happy and that's what you want to spend your money on, by all means, go ahead and do it because it's your life you have to live.
hmm But yeah, because we only speaking on what we believe in or like what our thought process is. And
Mhm.
my thought process is I'm not spending that much money on a wedding. I also, even
Hmm.
if I did have the money, I still don't think I would spend that much money on a wedding because who
Yeah,
is it for?
that's yeah. If Christ people really wanting a wedding, he don't
Yeah,
mind it.
if I had
But
a
then,
partner,
yeah, of
if
course.
I had a partner
We'll
that had
talk
a
about it. It
big,
might not be no $35,000 wedding. We're
if
gonna
I
bring it back some.
if I had a partner that actually wanted a wedding, then I would actually sit down and talk it out. But if we on the same page and we like
It ain't
this,
right. It ain't no point. That's even more reason why y'all should be married because y'all on the same
exactly,
page.
we on the same page, and he know that who coming, who I want there, who you want there. We
Hmm.
at our ceremony, at our courthouse ceremony, we had everybody there that need to be there, that we wanted there, that needs to be there, that we wanted there, and
And then again, I feel like because right now the consensus says, and this is just from me researching and stuff off the internet, the consensus is that most people now are choosing to like courthouse weddings. And
mm-hmm,
I can understand that because back in the day, the two married couples didn't have to pay for nothing of the married wedding. It was the father of the bride that paid for everything.
mm-hmm,
Father of the brides may not got it like that. Everything is more expensive now.
yeah, yeah,
They probably thinking about retirement, or in some cases, the father wasn't around, so it's got to come from the man and the wife at this point.
you
Because
know,
you think about it, it was always the father of the bride pays for the wedding, right? Stuff changed throughout life. Fathers may not be as as
present.
as present as they used to be, or and then financially the world have changed. You see cereal costs $11
Yeah,
for a family size.
eggs used to be 99 cents per
Chips
dozen.
for 20, right, chips for 25 cents. You can't find a bag of chips for 25 cents no more. So finances have changed, the economy has changed, and people just cannot be just dishing out money for one day.
One literally one day,
But like
literally
we said,
one day
if you
on
in that
food,
if
alcohol,
you
and
in that
dancing.
if you one of the few
The
that got
lucky
it set
got it like that.
and you got it, girl, get how you get out how you live.
Invite me because I love a good wedding. I
I
love a
love
good
good
wedding.
wedding.
Love a
You
good wedding. Love a little cha cha slide on them. Hey, hey.
one night.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mm, 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 mm,
Crisscross.
mm.
Doom, doom, crisscross. Slide to the left. Woo. Slide to the
Hey.
right. Woo.
Mm.
Hey. How low can you go? Hey. Can you go down low?
Go down low,
Doing back to the
all the
flow.
way to the floor. Can you
Hey.
go down low? Can you take it to the top? Like you
Like you
never
never
left
ever
stop.
stop. One hop. Boom. Hey. But we love a wedding. We love a wedding. But yeah, that's
Mm.
just our take on weddings. I wasn't actually sure that Tara agreed on me with stuff like that, but
Well,
because
one
we
part
never
the only
really.
part I didn't agree with you on, and that's just because I'm a emotionally intelligent person, and
Hold on.
a lot of times it all it takes for me is love. All it takes is a little love, and love can take you far. I'm a lover girl.
But what about when love don't live here anymore?
Well,
You
I
just
understand that because even Michelle Obama said she couldn't stand Barack for a good 5 years. So I
she said it
understand that.
during yeah
But
during her
if
campaign his
you get
campaigning and kids when they had kids and
yeah.
stuff.
But when you truly, truly love somebody, you can fall out of love with them and can still know that you ain't going nowhere and he ain't going nowhere.
Because because
Yeah,
eventually,
you
because
gotta
in
get
your
back to it. You
because
gotta get back.
in your brain and then the deepest of your soul, it's gonna come back. I
Yeah.
mean, it might take some work, but it's gonna come back. But I understand what you're saying. You more.
And
I
I
mean,
do
first
believe
of all, I'm an emotional intelligent person. Also,
I do believe that it takes more than just love to be in a marriage. I do believe that.
yeah,
I
because you can
honestly
love
do.
the shit out of somebody, but like if they not doing what they gotta do, like you as a wife ain't doing what you supposed to do, or you as a husband not doing what you supposed to do, who want to stay? Like, I love you, but what the
Hmm.
fuck are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
can't support the home, or you can't help me raise these kids the proper way,
Right. You
or
just sitting there.
you not contributing to the household. I'm not even talking about just financially because anybody can do that. But I'm saying like
Right.
helping raising kids, helping keep the household together. Like
Mhm.
nobody wants somebody that go to work, come home, go to work, come home, and you don't help me with
Right.
nothing.
Nothing.
Help me
Right.
with nothing. Like who wants that?
Right. Tame these kids while I'm cooking this food.
Exactly. So
But and then again, I can't see myself marrying somebody if I don't love them. Whether I feel like I can eventually grow in love, the wedding just gonna have to pause until I feel deep in my
no,
soul.
but when I
You the
said
only
that,
one.
but when I said that, I meant like so. For example, we dated for maybe five. I'm not my life. I'm just in general.
In general.
We dated for 5 years. I know I love you. I know I can. I know I loved you a lot before, but then we get to like, oh, it should be probably time for us to get married so we can. It helps benefits with getting a house. It helps benefits with like doing a lot of stuff other than love. And I'm like, well, I'm not at the same level of love I was with when like a year into our relationship.
But we
That
can get
doesn't
married.
but we can get married because I know it'll come back. I know
Mm.
like it's just a season, a period where I'm not like deep, deep into you like that. But
Mm.
I know it will eventually come back. I know it's not like you a bad person. It's not like you ugly. It's not like you stink. It's not like something
Yeah.
happened where you just disgusting. It's just I'm at this period in my life where I'm not really focused on that maybe right now. Maybe I'm focused on my career and or maybe I'm focused on other stuff. But I know once that season is gone, we can come back to where we was at. So
Go
that's what
ahead.
I mean. Like, I didn't mean like I never ever, like somebody should get married if they never ever loved the person that they was with. Now that don't really make too much sense. Cause if
Some
you,
but some people do it. Some people say I can grow to love you. I ain't gotta
yeah,
love you right now.
but that had to be like a short term, like girlfriend boyfriend period. It couldn't have been that much of a long term. Don't tell me you have been in a relationship with somebody for 5 years and you never loved them, and
You
now you
ain't
want to
never
get
loved
married. And now you want to get married. So now that don't make sense because 5 years you ain't getting there.
them.
Y'all might as
Now
well
that
just cohabitate and
yeah. Well,
and
if I
eventually then you will. I feel like then you will end up getting divorced because eventually you probably gonna find somebody that meets all the qualifications that your wife met, but now you actually love this person. Now that's when that infidelity happened, like the
that's what
serious
I said.
infidelity, not like
I
that
don't
fake
get married
infidelity. That
until
serious
I'm a hundred
infidelity happened.
percent. I'm I'm 100% sure. And but with me and Crosby, I always knew. I always, even when we was broken up, I was like, this gonna be look a year or two, but we made our way back stronger than ever.
Girl,
Stronger than
girl.
ever.
All right, black love. To the black love. We was
Mm.
supposed to have somebody else on here that actually had a wedding, but they didn't show up. And I will let him know about himself. But that's neither here
Was
nor
that even
there.
in? Yeah, that one. It's scary. But yeah, y'all, it was nice talking to y'all today.
Yeah,
We
that
had some
was.
good discussions.
Make sure y'all go follow me on Twitch and Kick. I'll do live stream 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. If you want to see
Mhm.
some gameplay, some Marvel Rivals, some Call of Duty, some laugh and giggles, I will be on there. Um, and make sure y'all tune in every Tuesday because we will be dropping a new episode every Tuesday. Of Twin in
And
the Basement.
don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And ring that bell
Tell
for them
all your friends.
alerts.
Tell your mama, your daddy, your baby mama, your baby daddy. Tell they cousins too. Go ahead, come follow Twin in Them Basement podcast because we lit. And we trying
Yeah.
to see this grow. And we want to continue to bring y'all episodes every week.
And follow us on TikTok and
TikTok,
Instagram.
Twin in Them Basement
Instagram, is it Twin in the Basement?
on Instagram.
Or you can follow
No.
our no, you can follow me, Shayna underscore the jerk, or
Yeah.
yeah, you can follow me, Shayna underscore the jerk. You'll see our posts on there and all that stuff. We will be having an IG page coming soon. So
Yes, sir. Got new whips on the ride.
yes,
Come
sir.
on.
Yes, sir.
I'm
All
looking for a
right.
scooter boy.
Dr.
And one
Scuttlebug.
that make your body.
Amen. Hey. Hey.
Somebody.
Hey. All
All
right.
right, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.